Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Hence back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be going over what you guys should be doing post Team of the Year here. A lot of you are in different situations right now. Maybe you're like me where you're trying to make that push to build one final Team of the Year and you've been grinding the market. Maybe you have like a lot of coins right now saved up already, and you want to know what you should be doing next with your team. I've also been getting this question asked a lot in the Discord, so if you want to join the Discord so you can get the answers to these questions from a bunch of my followers, the link is down in the description below, along with my Twitch and Twitter if you want to follow those. And yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. But let's hop right into it. So the first thing that we're going to want to be looking at is kind of what your goal with your team is next. Now, like I said at the beginning of the year, I set a ground rule for myself where I wouldn't go below 750,000 coins at any point in the year unless it was one of the big endgame events such as Team of the Year, Evo, Team of the Season, etc. So I wouldn't go below 750,000. So my first goal is going to be to get back up to 750,000 before I start upgrading my team. However, if you already have 750,000 or you want to set a lower limit for your team, like 300,000, you don't want to go below that or something like that, then here's your next step recommendations. Now, the first things first is, do you want to go back and get any of the old MSPs? You know, maybe they're one of your favorite players, like Mike Green or something like that, and you want to go back and get their MSPs. Well, the first thing that I would recommend you do is check if they're on the market. So let's just use Nations of Hockey as an example here. And we'll set the overall rating to 90. So you're going to check if they're on the market first. That's going to be your first plan of action. So for example, somebody like this Akaya Toko here. She looks like a fun card to use. She's a little small, but she could be a little bit fun to use in game. So somebody like her could be fun. So you might want to go out and see if you can buy her for a cheaper price than you can make her. And that way, when you want to, you can sell her again. So if you want to upgrade your team using MSPs, that's what I would recommend. The other option is to just forget about all the old MSPs and just look going forward towards new MSPs that come out in the coming weeks. So that's another good option that you guys could look forward to doing. And in that case, you might want to start investing in fodder right now because it's the lowest that it's probably ever going to be until, you know, there's another really bad event. And I can't, maybe the next event will be kind of bad just because we had two banger back-to-back weeks. But I don't know, I feel like a lot of people will be wanting to make MSPs next week just because they skipped out on this week and they want to make upgrades to their team. So I feel like next week's going to be a good time to sell, not so much to buy. So I would recommend buying a bunch of stuff this week, a bunch of fodder, 83 to 87 overall rated cards that are going for their minimum value. I would actually look to stay away from 87s because we're going to go back to that Nations of Hockey collectible method where, you know, 186 is worth 3, 383s is worth 2, 284s is worth 2. So you kind of want to calculate the cheapest cost per collectible that way for your console. Basically, what you do is you add up the total cost of the set. So, for example, if it's 383s, you do the cost of 83s, which is around 4,500 coins times 3. And then you divide that by how many collectibles you get. So you do 4,500 times 3 divided by 2, and then that's your cost per collectible. And you want to calculate which set has the cheapest cost per collectible, and then that's the one that you're going to want to invest in. And then you can decide next week if there's an MSP that you want to build, you can build it, and if you don't, you can sell your cards that week. Now, the other two options that you have are starting right now to save and look forward to Team of the Season, but that's not going to be for a while, so I'm personally not going to do that. I think Team of the Season is kind of like too endgame, and at that point, like, you know, you'll want to make your team like your own team and not the most meta team possible, so I don't really look too forward to Team of the Season. What I would do is, my personal opinion on what I'm going to do is I'm only going to make every Habs MSP or every MSP of a player that I like, and then I'm also going to finish building up the rest of the 92 overall team builders, and then that way, you know, I can build my team out, and then when the 95 or whatever overall they're going to be team builders drop, then we can upgrade to those ones, and then we'll be ahead of the curve on those, and people are going to be wanting to catch up. And those should come out late February, so if you guys are interested in that, then right now is another good time to invest in building those team builders. So right now, my recommendations will be look forward to Team of the Season, team builders, build old MSPs or buy old MSPs, or save and look forward to new MSPs. All of those, you can do all of those or as little of those as you want. And personally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish building MPP, like I said. As you can see, I only have 12,000 coins, but if we look in my collection, I have a whole bunch of cards saved up to build MPP, a whole bunch of 83s, 84s, etc. I'm very close. After my rewards tomorrow, I should be able to get them. And with that being said, what am I investing in right now? So if I had a million coins right now to invest, I would be looking at cards like 85 overalls. Because right now in this Team of the Year set, they're worth half of what an 86 is. Because you need to use two of them to get one collectible, whereas in 86 you need to use one of them to get one collectible. So if you can get them for less than half the price of an 86, then it's a good place to buy. But because the new event is going to be the Nations of Hockey style, 185 or 285 overalls, or sorry, 185 overall is worth two collectibles. So 185 is worth 2/3 of an 86 rather than one half of an 86. So that means that they're going to have more value at that point. So 85s are a good type of card to invest in right now because they're a little bit low for what they're going to settle at next week. So take a look at 85s. I wouldn't spend more than, say, 10K probably on 85s. I know that they're probably going for a little bit more than 10K right now. But tomorrow when rewards come out, look to buy some 85s. And just like I said, calculate the cheapest cost per collectible. And that's what I would invest in to look to sell in the coming weeks. We also have the All-Star Game week coming up, and that's a cool event because you get to gamble on some cards. You get to, buy cards on the market that you think are going to compete, for example, in the fastest skater contest. And then whoever wins the fastest skater contest is going to get a 99 overall skating and acceleration card. And that's kind of a fun thing to do. But I don't think it'll be as beneficial this year because so many people already have McDavid, and if he wins, then he's going to be kind of useless and his price is going to come down. But we'll cross that road when we get there. We'll look at the cards, and I'll tell you what my investment ideas are. Another thing to invest in are these game day cards that are coming out because they're actually not too expensive on the market. I'm not sure if there's going to be any up because their price limit is kind of a little bit low. I still don't know why they haven't upgraded these ones, like the JT Miller and stuff yet. Oh, they did upgrade them yesterday. These are just still on the market. But yeah, these are fun to invest in. I bought one for 75K, a Svechnikov for 75K a couple days ago, and then I sold him for 170K, so that was a pretty good flip. And yeah, I'm about 34 collectibles out of 40 to Marie-Philippe Poulin, but I'm gonna finish her on Wednesday after Rivals Rewards. My goal is to get into, I'm in Division 3 right now, skill rating wise, but I'm in Division 2 for rewards. So my goal is to get Diamond in Division 2 to get those ultimate packs. And hopefully that gives me enough collectibles. I'm pretty sure every ultimate pack is guaranteed like one collectible or something, just from the 80 and 81 overalls that you get. So yeah, I should be very, very, very close to making MPP by Wednesday night. And yeah, that's what I would say. Just focus on what you're going to do next. Invest now so that you can sell later. To make coins because this is a kind of a week that people aren't really playing the game. And with that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.